there's something that's been on my mind for the last few hours, and that is, what is a better lightsaber duel? Duel of the Fates or Battle of the Heroes? Because for the longest time, I have always thought that Battle of the Heroes was a clear number one, and Duel of the Fates was a clear number two. Revenge of the Sith is my second favorite movie of all time, not just in terms of Star Wars, I'm talking all cinema, second favorite movie ever. And I just think from start to finish, that movie is so peak. And it's not that I was necessarily like sleeping on Duel of the Fates. I just thought, like I said, like Battle of the Heroes was clearly number one, and then Duel of the Fates was a clear number two. Not that Duel of the Fates was bad in any way whatsoever. I still think it's the second best lightsaber battle, lightsaber duel in the entire history of Star Wars, including all the animated ones. But I just never thought it was quite as good as Battle of the Heroes. And I have thought this for the longest time, because I remember, when I first watched Revenge of the Sith, when I was like, 3, 4, 5 years old. I can't remember. My dad showed me. But I saw that, and, I see Anakin and Obi-Wan, two dope characters, by the way. Like, you talk about, both of them are top 5 in the entire history of Star Wars. Honestly, both of them are probably top 3, I'm not going to lie. And they're fighting each other, already cool. And then they're fighting on a lava planet over lava. Like, when you're that young, when you're a young kid and you're a young boy, you think lava is really cool for some reason, like volcanoes, eruptions, lava, like that's just something cool. And so the fact that you get cool characters fighting each other on a cool planet like Mustafar with all that lava, like, I think that has always resonated with me, and I had always just associated, okay, yeah, I like Battle of the Heroes the most, because it's just always been, a fact to me. It's like, oh yeah, what's your favorite lightsaber duel? Oh yeah, Battle of the Heroes, of course. And I was doing some more critical thinking today, though, and I've come to the conclusion that I think Duel of the Fates, I don't know if it's necessarily better than Battle of the Heroes, but I think the conversation is much closer than I was giving it credit for. When you compare the two, Battle of the Heroes is definitely a bit more suspenseful, obviously, because, it's Anakin Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. You don't know how it's going to play out, because obviously you need to get Anakin to be in the Darth Vader armor. I mean, he's already Darth Vader, but you need him to be Darth Vader, you know what I mean. But then you also need Obi-Wan to survive, so how does that happen? And then obviously Battle of the Heroes explains that. But at least in terms of Duel of the Fates, right? Duel of the Fates is just straight graps. Duel of the Fates is just straight lightsaber fighting. Like, Battle of the Heroes has a lot of emotion, has a lot of story going into it. I mean, there's a lot of dialogue, not just in the beginning of it and at the end of it, but also sprinkled throughout. Like, in my opinion, the Jedi are evil. There's a whole lot of chirping back and forth, which can be a little, it can hinder it in some people's eyes. Like, oh no, just keep fighting. But in my eyes, I think that just adds to the emotional weight of the battle. Where Duel of the Fates, though, Duel of the Fates is just straight boxing. And now I want to talk more about Duel of the Fates, because obviously I'm making the argument that maybe it is just as good, if not better, than Battle of the Heroes, right? And Duel of the Fates, you start with one of the greatest reveals ever, with Darth Maul straight Aura farming. He not only pulls the hood back just like that, but then what does he do right after? He pulls out the lightsaber, ignites it. Okay, yeah, that's cool. He's got one blade. Ignites it again. Double-bladed lightsaber, gonna put straight belt to butt on Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And that leads me to this next part, because what you got to keep in mind, right, is like, this is the first Jedi and Sith fight in freaking forever. It's a long enough time for a whole Jedi Order to be established. And how does Darth Maul go about this? How does he navigate this situation? Well, he freaking murks Qui-Gon Jinn, kills a Jedi Master. Absolutely insane. Keep in mind, Darth Maul is just an apprentice, man. Darth Maul is just an apprentice. Has like no lines whatsoever. And then what does he do? He freaking kills a Jedi Master. First off, Qui-Gon Jinn no slouch of a Jedi Master either. You know, he's not some bum just sitting on the council. He's one of the most powerful Jedi Masters, one of the smartest Jedi Masters, one of the wisest Jedi Masters. And he dies to a Sith apprentice. But then that leads me to Obi-Wan, the GOAT. Obi-Wan GOAT Kenobi. What does he do? Keep in mind, Obi-Wan Kenobi is a Jedi apprentice at this point. He is not even a Jedi Knight. What does he do? Well, he kills Darth Maul. Well, he doesn't kill Darth Maul, but he defeats Darth Maul by chopping him in half. First Sith appearance in freaking forever, in ages. And what does Obi-Wan do as a Jedi apprentice? Well, he defeats him, man. Obi-Wan saw Qui-Gon Jinn get stabbed, right? He saw him die. And what does he do? He says, call an ambulance, call an ambulance. But not for me. Call an ambulance for Darth Maul. Now, fortunately, Darth Maul did not die because his character progression in the Clone Wars, and then in Rebels, and then now in the Maul Shadow Lord TV show, oh my goodness, pretty much makes him a top 3 character in all of Star Wars, but that's besides the point. But what's really nice about Duel of the Fates, right, is the score. Duel of the Fates, best score in all of Star Wars. I'm saying that it's better than the opening scroll score. It's better than literally any other Star Wars music to ever exist. Duel of the Fates, number 1. Everything else, fight for second, don't even care. Duel of the Fates is definitive number 1. Back to the topic of this video, Duel of the Fates versus Battle of the Heroes. I was like, oh, but Duel of the Fates has a better score, right? And it's called Duel of the Fates. You know, if Qui-Gon lives, then Anakin won't turn. If he dies, then Anakin will turn. Duel of the Fate of the Galaxy. Love that title. Back to the conversation at hand. I was like, oh, Duel of the Fates might win because it might be better because it has the better score. But then you remember, right? Battle of the Heroes also has Duel of the Fates. In addition to Battle of the Heroes, one of the better scores in all of Star Wars, in my opinion. I really like it. So it has a double whammy, double dipping, double homicide. So it really does come down to, you know, what you prefer, because Duel of the Fates is a very clean battle. It's just straight boxing, it's straight grabs, it's straight fighting. There's no crazy external circumstances going on. You know, they're just in the hangar energy room, the Naboo energy room. But you do see Darth Maul with the double-bladed lightsaber. I think, honestly, the choreography in Duel of the Fates is slightly better than Battle of the Heroes. At least, like, you know, that's what I'm thinking right now, because, you know, Duel of the Fates, they had to be much more creative because Darth Maul is a double-bladed lightsaber, and not only does he have a double-bladed lightsaber, but it's a 2v1 handicap. Darth Maul is not only fighting one Jedi, he's fighting 2 Jedi. He's fighting a Jedi Master at that, where Battle of the Heroes, it's just 2 Jedi with single-bladed lightsabers going at it. You know, nothing super, super crazy. So when you think about it like that, I feel like the choreography for Duel of the Fates is better, but Battle of the Heroes, the stakes and the environment, I really feel like add to the emotional weight and add to like the suspense of what's happening. It's super emotional. I think that emotional piece is missing from Duel of the Fates. And honestly, man, this is a tough topic. This is a tough question. Man, I don't even know what I think anymore. This conversation's too difficult. If I had to choose one, I'm talking, you know, gun pointed to my head, have to choose one. Which one do I find myself going back to and rewatching more? I think I gotta go Battle of the Heroes still, because Battle of the Heroes, it's just iconic. It's got the lava. And even, you know, I'm 19 years old, even 15 years later, you know, back when I was 4, I thought fighting on a lava planet was cool. I'm 19 now. Oh, I'm literally an adult, a legal adult. And I still think fighting over lava is really cool, because it is. But I think now the conversation is much closer in my head than it was before, which I'm really happy about. You know, I think that shows a lot of personal growth, and it shows, you know, I have the ability to reflect and, you know, think critically and think on my own, because I was just eating dinner and it just popped into my mind like, oh, what's the best lightsaber duel in all of Star Wars? Oh, Battle of the Heroes. What's number 2? Duel of the Fates. Well, how much better is Battle of the Heroes? actually, I used to think it was way better, but the gap is much closer than I originally thought. But go ahead and let me know, what lightsaber duel do you prefer? Battle of the Heroes or Duel of the Fates? Leave your pick in the comments and go ahead and let me know why you think your pick is the right one. If you made it to the end of the video, I really do appreciate it. Have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.